Testing, testing, 1, 2. Like Hank Hill. Testing, 1, 2 on the karaoke machine. Now, hold on. I want to do some live configuration of me in the Logitech webcam because I saw, like, back when I did my Fallout 76 speculation video, which, by the way, in hindsight, that is so funny. I was so excited for that game, and I didn't even try. Once I figured out people started not liking it, I just pretended that game didn't exist. But, I think I used my webcam here, and it looks amazing. Like, it's the same webcam I've owned since the whole time. Like, either this has to be a different camera, which I swear I haven't used in a long time either, but the clarity is really good. There's not a lot of noise. It's really dark in the background, so that might hide the fact that there's a lot of noise. But, like, the detail in my face is really good. And when I go back to here, I have my same two lights that I've been using, the same webcam, the same software. This is OBS Studio. And everything kind of looks shittier. And I've been trying to figure out how to make it look a lot better. And I can't figure it out. I think I set a specific focus on this video because it's blurrier in the background and it's a lot harder to do with my current setup. I might have to make a new setup. That could be just the simplest thing, because the wall's a lot closer to me now the way I have the room set up. So if I were to defocus me, I'd have to get to like right here to look pretty good. So like, let's get it about right here. So if I talk to the webcam like really freaking close, because this is like 1.5 feet. Like, I know in that video, if I go back to here, I am not that freaking close to that webcam. Like, look at me, I'm really freaking close. I look pretty good right here because I'm more detailed and I'm closer to the face and I'm closer to these lights. But something's wrong with the internal, like, something's wrong with my room coloring. And I can't get it right. I don't know if the software is just, here, I don't know if the software screwed up. I don't know if I changed and I screwed things up. Like, I don't know. I might have to move the webcam software onto my main monitor. Whoa! Because the TVs, all my monitors aren't the same. Literally, I have 3 different kinds. 3 different monitors for my 4 screens. 2 of them are the same right here. They're a lot cooler in color gambit. And then my main one, my 144 hertz monitor, is probably the best color space one because it's also the most expensive. And then my 4th screen is my TV up there. And I would like to figure out how to show you a picture without moving my webcam. But on here, I look pretty good when I color corrected it. But when I move it to here, I look a lot warmer. And I need to configure that. And if I do this, though, it'll be like OBS Studio. So it's really hard to configure also when you're not in the full webcam mode. So I would have to do things like, if I turn the gain down, the image will get darker, but I'll also get rid of a lot of the noise. So this looks a little bizarre. And then I turn the exposure up, which will destroy my frame rate. But there's almost little to no noise. So I have to turn the gain up so I can actually move and look like a normal person. But look how weird dark it is. Like, if I turn this up, there's a little bit of noise. If I turn the contrast up, maybe it was the contrast. No? The contrast makes all the blacks blacker. This looks weird. And see, I know I have been growing, and this is an extreme word to use, more albino, because I never see the sun. I work at night, and when I wake up, the sun goes down, especially during the winter time. So until spring and summer starts hitting, and I try and figure out ways to spend more time out in the sun, I am going to be pale-faced as a mother effer, and the only reason why I look sort of normal is because the light in here is shooting orange light, warm light at me, and that's why I usually change the white balance to not make that look so strong, because this could be what it actually looks like this, super duper orange and warm. So I turn it down, the color balance. I still look pretty orange. If I do this too much, I'll look pale too. So it's really hard, you know. And then when I change the gain up to get everything else to be brighter, I turn into a freaking sun and glow in the freaking, which is pretty freaking sad. So when I turn the gain up, I can turn the exposure down, and then I'll move smoother. Like if I turn exposure so down, there's no motion blur. It looks almost bizarre. Like here, let me turn this. See that? That's no motion blur. And it's so smooth, it's almost choppy, because it's weird not to have your brain interpret motion blur naturally like your eyes are supposed to do. So exposure can be a good thing. Look, motion blur. And then you turn the gain down, and it's supposed to look pretty good. Now this looks like the color has been washed out. But it's also, there's just, I'm confused on how I had that light set up so well earlier, because the best number ever to created by man. Like the skin on me looks almost fine, and that could be because the room layout, in the room layout. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. In the room layout, the light was behind me technically, so because the setup was literally like right here, and I might need to completely redo my setup. But I swear something is wrong in the software on my webcam, and I know I want to get a new one. I want to get a new one because they're fairly cheap, and the newer ones are pretty good. But this freaking, I'm so mad I bought this webcam, because I guess I might as well just show you my 3-screen layout. See, that's a Westinghouse TV as one screen, then my Asus 144 hertz monitor, and then another Westinghouse TV, and then my Hisense TV up there. But the light, you can see the light right there. And geez, that's super washed out. See, these are the two lights, and I used 2 lights in the last video. If I go back to here, and that's 2 lights, one on the left and one on the right, I think. See, now I have some self-doubt. Hold on, I'm going to turn off one of the lights. Which one probably would screw up more? Because we still have the warm light, so if I get rid of that light, it might change maybe a little bit. I'm going to put this back down here. That's pretty freaking crooked. Whoa, all my monitors are falling over. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. So now we got a lot of warm light coming from there, and the white light from here. And it still looks pretty bad. Let me turn the exposure up. See, this is just the background that's so washed. That's what's making it look bad. Especially because if I could, sorry if I make you uncomfortable, I'm getting close to the freaking thing here. And I let it focus on me. I just need like a 4K camera. Or I need to learn to talk really close. The amount of detail that shows on me is pretty good. Now it's bad because technically I don't have like a smooth face and crap like that. I don't know, I'm still talking. I need to deal with something back here. And I was thinking of just putting my green screen back up. Because I have the old one again. I have 2 green screens, and the old one is a thicker type of green that might chroma key easier. And if I can do that, I can have like gameplay while I'm talking. When I stream, I could be green screened instead of having a little box right here. Look at all the me's. It would be just my outline like I've had before. But I don't know. This is a weird vlog because the quality, I'm concerned about the quality. I'm mad that quality is all over the place on my freaking channel because freaking, hold on, making sure, freaking this, I'm going to move this. Freaking this looked pretty freaking good. You know? I'm speaking, so thumbs down, I don't care. I don't know. A lot of these other, oh, look at my notes. Spoiler alert, those are the notes for the video I'm about to make right after I'm done with this freaking vlog.
Are you the kind of person who actually likes to take...
Now this is good. I mean, the lighting's all over the place, but I meant like the clarity of me and stuff like that is good, but that's because I used an actual camera, not like a webcam or my phone's camera, which I think my phone's camera is still pretty good because it's the S9, but I haven't made enough videos with that to really figure that out. Because a lot of these videos, I use an actual camera. That's my S7.
Damn it.
But a lot of these older ones, that's with a Sony something camcorder.
Hello everybody.
That's probably, I think, my S.
Zeno here, and I'm coming to bring you one of my famous update videos because I keep making them multiple.
Namco, where's Soul Calibur 6? Okay, I don't know what camera that was.
Hey guys, Zeno.
It didn't really matter because most of this is gameplay anyway. But so when Smash got announced, that's the same setup. That's the same setup as the Fallout 76 one. And I mean, it's shrunken down, so it's a lot harder to tell.
Meta Ridley.
I'm trying to remember Snake. Oh yeah, I freaked out when Snake. Snake! I look like such an idiot. But that was it's like moderately good lighting. And look how I'm looking purplish now. Like something's really screwed up with this software. And I want to get the newer Logitech webcam, and they say the color spacing is a lot better on that. But I might just go with a different brand altogether just because this stupid software, this thing right here, never saves. You can tweak it all you want, get to the perfect tweak. You know, I can fiddle around, fiddle fart, turn the contrast down, turn it up, get it to what I want to look like exactly. And then as soon as I click the save button, and then I close OBS out and do something else, and then decide to record again, it defaults back to the default weird setting. So I might switch companies just because Logitech doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and legacy support for this software is there's no more legacy support. Everything else is done in that weird new, what the heck do you call it? Logitech Hub, G Hub, and I got that software thinking, okay, this might be the better way to do it. What the hell just happened? No, Logitech G Hub. This stupid app only works with newer things, and even then, oh look, it finally started up. It took freaking forever, and it doesn't recognize older software. And I gotta admit, what the hell am I doing? I gotta admit, I have a really old freaking webcam. It's from 2013. And I bought it last year, and they were still selling it. It's my fault for not really researching. I just thought, okay, this is an upgrade from my 720p freaking webcam. It has 1080p, and it's pretty good. But I paid $40 for it, and it did what I wanted to, and it somehow pulled that kind of stuff off. When I tweaked it right, apparently I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore, and I've gone freaking crazy. There's just, I don't know. It's got to be what the setup is. I just don't even know anymore. I need to figure out. I need to remember if I even rendered that freaking video in 720p or 1080p. Let me look. Fallout 76 first impressions. Let me bring it down. Details. 1920 by 1080 at 59.94, 60 frames per second. Back in June 2018. I don't remember if I have anything else made with that webcam. My old intro. Sonic Movie Worries. That one was filmed with... Now, if I changed the lighting on that just a bit, that would look fantastic. And again, Note 9. That's what I'm doing that with. I just put on light really harshly right here.
All right, ladies and gents, it's time to talk about the blue blur once again, and this time to see today. Fuck it out of here.
So, I don't know. I've rambled long enough. I don't know why I'm still recording, because this is all going to go on Extra 76. But I need to figure out a webcam or just order a new one, and it's the weekend, so it's not going to be here for a while, which pisses me off. So, watch. Restore to default. This is default. Default. Horrible exposure. It's dynamically changing the white balance and the gain, and it's horrible and it doesn't know what the hell it's doing because it's old freaking software. I turn that stuff off, and it's going to flicker and flutter around, and then it leaves me with this. And this makes me look yellow and orange and weird. So then what I do is turn that down, the gain down, exposure up, blurry. And if I turn the second light on, it will look a lot better. Turn the color intensity and white balance. I don't know. I guess I was a lot closer in the old video. I'm going to look at it one more time. So I do lean in it, I think.
Here, and yes, we finally got to see gameplay of Fallout
I
70.
I'm just baffled. I'm baffled. I'm done. I'm freaking done. I'm sorry. I need to figure this out. I need a new fucking webcam. Or I just need to record with my S9 and put it right there.